input elements. Element meaning tag only. You can write input tag also. You can write input element also. We'll go to developer guide, and in developer guide file, we will create a note for input elements. For input elements. Yes, hello. Input elements. Okay. Input tags also you can say, or element also you can say. Input tag or input elements. Right, what are the input tag we have? One is called text. Another one we have called number. Number, NUMBER. Next we have called password. Next we have called email. Next we have text, number, password, email. Next after that, next you can write called text area. Text area. Next will be called select. Next will be called file. Next will be called checkbox. Next will be called button. Radio button. Next will be called button. It has three types. One is called button. Another one is called submit. And another one is called reset. These all are you have input tags. Some more we have input type equal to date time, input type equal to email, all we have written. You can add one more here. After the email somewhere, after email we can add one more call, date time. Date time local, LOCAL, local. One more should be the input type equal to date, DAT, date. Sometimes browser dependent, but we will see how it works. Okay, so what list is written? Now, if you remember on internet, whenever you have filled your form, whenever you have filled any kind of form, how many line you write your name? You enter your name in single line or two line? Single line, no, always. Email ID also single line. Mobile number, password, this all are called as a single line input. User will give always single line input. Okay. So these three are single line input box. Single line input. Below date time area. File also we can upload multiple checkbox. We can select multiple radio button. We can select one only. Okay, so we can write here. These all are single line only. This one is the multi-line container. Multi-line container. Multi-line input we can write. Multi-line input. Yes, madam. Yes, go ahead. Hmm. Okay, what's written? Multi-line. Multi-line is for what purpose? User can write their address, user can write their, you can say about profile, user can enter the message. Those all come under the multi-line. So this is for the multi-line input. These are the single line input. Date and remaining all are single line input only. Only one we have multi-line input. So I wrote here that is wrong place, wrong heading. So let's keep like this. And remaining all are single line input container. This is one is multi-line input. User can type multi-line. I'll write here. User can enter multiple line. Multiple multi-line. User can enter the multi-line. Okay. User can enter multi-line. User can type the text multiple line. User can enter the multiple line. Okay. User can enter multi-line. So we'll create one file, example1.html under the input tag folder. We have created today one folder called which folder? Input element. Folder name is input element only. No? So in that create one file example1.html. Example1.html file. We will see syntax, how to create the text box, how to create password field and all. Example1.html under the input element folder. Create this file under the input element folder. Book file is ready. ये तो बोलिए। अभी नहीं आ रहा है क्या? बोलते आ रहा है। Email start. Follow the body tab. Inside that, HTML input tags. Input tags. Syntax example. Syntax example. Okay. And then now after that, come down below, right inside text. Input type equal to text. Is an independent tag slash we have to add in the last. Now in HTML without slash also it is going to work, but it will be the bad practice. In future there will be problem. Next, after that, run this file. One text box should appear. One text box will appear where we can write anything alphanumeric. Text type equal to text will take everything. Type equal to text will take everything. And next, password. Input type equal to password. So now two text box should appear in same line. One will take the value display in the browser. Another one will just encrypt it. Whichever the value enter, it will not display to the user. Okay. So wherever we have secure input, we can use the password. Where we have normal input, we can use the type as a text. Password will type equal to password will encrypt your value directly. It will not display actual value. To display to user, it will display the encrypted value as a star star dot dot dot. Dot can be replaced by a star using JavaScript. We can do that. Dot 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 is coming as of now, that you can replace by JavaScript using hash also, using dot also, using something. In mobile phone, if you see, like once you type some value, after some time it will get, it will for some time it will, so after some time it will get encrypted. Similarly in JavaScript also we can do. Text box value, as soon as the user will type the original value, we will pick and store somewhere and will replace the uh, content with a star. So 5 times we will enter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It will display 5 star, 1, 1, 1, 1 star 5 times. But now by default we have a type as a password. It will encrypt the value and then it will display the value. That is called number. Whenever we require to collect a mobile number, any OTP, any kind of only number, pin code, those cases we can use this number. Or where we enter the amount when we pay online, there we can use input type equal to number. User will not enter the text, they can enter only number. Input type equal to number. Input type equal to number. You can check in browser, it will allow to enter only number. Only number or a string also. Number. We have one more field. So this one input type equal to number. How would that look? This look like this. We can enter the number here. We have one more called email. Email. This is for what purpose? Email. Email. Whenever we are capturing from user as an email ID, email ID should have at the rate. It should have .com, .co, .in, .org. So in that case, HTML people has made one complete element itself, input type equal to email. Whenever you want to take the email ID from user, write input type equal to email. Without at the rate, it will not allow. It will ask every time enter at the rate and .com, .co, .in, .anything. So input type equal to email. Email. It should be a small, not a capital. Input type equal to email should be a small. Now come down. Text number, text password number, email. Till here we can leave in one line. All should come in one line. So it is called as a even we have two type of element. If you remember, one is called block level, another one is called as a inline. So these all are printing in the same line. So this is called an inline element. Okay. If you type something, let me show you. All are printing in one line, so we can say yes, it is called as a input type equal to. Sorry, it's a type of inline element. Suppose I went to this text, I enter as a something, Bangalore. I will press enter key. Okay, it will not go anywhere. Space will work. Pune. Again, I'll press enter key. No any kind of effect at all. Why? Because it is made to create, to take the input how many line? Single line. The text box, the people, whoever has made it, they are made for the single line input. If you press enter key, also it is not going to come in the name line. Always it will be in the single line. So whenever we want to collect the single line input from user, we can use the input type equal to text. It can be alpha, numeric, special character, everything. In case if you want to capture from user any kind of encrypted value, alphanumeric, number, special character, anything in the single line, then we can use the type equal to text. Sometime if you want to collect the only number input from user, not multiple line number, only in the single line, then we can use input type equal to number. And definitely email id is a single line only always. So for email id also we can use input type equal to email. Now next we will see multi-line containers. Like suppose user has a requirement, they want to enter their address, address will be many line. They want to enter their profile details, that will be many line. Someone want to enter the project details, that will be many line. Someone want to display the details, enter the product details, that will be many line. Okay, so for that, what type of container we have? Write a H3 here, keep inside text area, multi-line container. Text area multi-line container. Come down below, write a text area, open and close. Text area, open, close. In that, check now. Are you able to enter the multi-line value? You can type later also in the Mozilla. Are you using the Mozilla? But once you click on submit button, it will not allow to go next. Hope you got. After typing, once you click on submit button, it will not allow to go next. Multi-line is able to enter or not? Multi-line, check now. Multi-line input, you can enter. You can increase also after capturing that corner. You can type so many lines. You can press enter key also. Press enter key also. Check now, hope it's work. Hello. Calling from? You are calling from? For what purpose? Okay, hope working. Check now. How many lines you enter? Multiple lines. Okay, go ahead next. We have property directly once the page will run. We can extend till here. We can increase the height and width, and it will work properly. Come next. Let's write one more history. Keep inside. Choose from, or why write choose from here? We can write here called select. Choose from given. So select is like this. Select we can open and select we can close. Option we can open, option we can close. Inside that, type called choose city. So it is going to create a drop down box. It's going to create a drop down box. Add your option. Right. It will give you select drop down. It is the dependent element. Open close will be there. Or something like this. Drop down. Click of that. Option is getting open. Yes. We can format it. We can change the look and feel well using the other technology, but HTML will give you option like this. We have one more option type. Let me guide you. Come down. Two type of option we have. One is option with the direct select with the direct option. One we have where we can select the category and then option will come. Select. So right here for H3 again we can follow. It's called as a select and OPT group. Select and OPT group. Select an OPT group. Select an OPT group. Come down, open one more select and close the select. Select open and select close. Here also you add the option choose item. Choose item. choose item. Now in that choose item, you will not add the option directly. Suppose you have 100 type of item. For example, food item, electronics item, books item, dress type of item, some other item. Okay. And assume like from each category there is a 10 item, like 10 books we have, 10 food item we have, 10 city name we have, 10 something else we have. If you are going to display all together, people will be uncomfortable to select from that item. But at the same time, if you categorize it, all the books one place, all the food item one place, all some other item one place. So that will be easy for user to identify. Okay, I am going to select this. It is under this particular block. Okay. So for that we have option called. We have one another tab called OPT group. Using OPT group, multiple options can be grouped together. That looks like this. First, to write as a OPT group, OPT group, and under the OPT group, you have to keep a label, 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 equal to food items. One more OPT group, books item. One more OPT group, laptop items, dress items. Once you run this page, you cannot select anyone from given here. Food, books, laptop, and dress. Out of this four, you cannot select anything. Okay, ready? Run that. You will find option are there, but we cannot select. Now let's complete. You will come to know automatically. Go inside now. First option. Under first option is what? Food item. Write some option. Milk, water, sugar, rice. Milk, water, sugar, and rice. These all are under the food category. Books item. Under book item, you add option HTML, CSS, JavaScript. HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Check this once. Are you finding any meaningful or not? Your content, whatever the option you have given, it will categorize. It will get categorized. Input how many items are 5? Does it look like this? I will show you. When I click here, under the food, how many items? 5. Under the books, this many. That meaning while displaying the content, you categorize for the user. User will not search milk, they will not search under the book list, and the CSS book, they will not search under the food categories. Okay, so this is just to increase the user experience. Okay, so laptop also you can add 1 or 2 item, and the dress item also you can add 1 or 2 item. Option, add call, then withdraw. Under the dress, option, male female kids. These all are in one select. On internet, when you fill the form and click somewhere, this kind of option come in group, then you will feel like, okay, they have used the option group. Okay, so ready, select is done. So how many type of select you created? 2 type, where directly you are displaying the option, another place you are displaying the option in category. Option only, but with category, another place option without category. Something like this. Right, next after this, H3, file. File upload. Any kind of file we can upload. Limitation we can apply through the JavaScript also. We can apply through the backend language also. Type of file, size of the file. For that, we have to apply other technology. HTML will give you only option called input type equal to file, and it will allow to upload all type of file. Come down, right there, input type equal to file. Input type equal to file. Input type equal to file. For giving browse option, something like this. File choose file option. A structure design you can change through CSS. Sometime on internet you will see wherever will be browse option, there will be one folder option will be there. Folder, kind of a folder icon. That we can replace by the CSS. This choose file is coming, this can be replaced by the CSS. And here we can place a folder icon. Open folder icon. Come next. Next we have H3, we can add one more. There we can write input type equal to checkbox. Checkbox. Input type equal to checkbox. We can write in the last some city name. Write one more checkbox. Checkbox. So how multiple checkbox appear? Next H3 you can add radio. Input type equal to radio. If now you can select all three radio button, but purpose is different. We will see that how to make only one selectable. Now you can select all the radio button, all the checkbox. Multiple radio button, we are able to select. Okay. We have one option. Using that, we can control it. User will not select multiple radio button. They can select any one. Here now we can select all. We can write here in a paragraph, if user need to select multiple option, then checkbox. Checkbox. If user need to select anyone from given, then radio. Now you can see user can select multiple. If user need to select anyone from given, then radio. Then radio. If user need to select multiple option from given option, multiple option, then checkbox. Now how to restrict the radio button? For all the radio button, you can use one common property. For all the radio button, we can use one common property that is called name. Any name you give, no matter. This is going to work as a for the backend. ABC, ABC, and ABC. Name is same, texts are different. Now it will not allow to select multiple. User can select anyone. You check once. Okay, so hope you check that. Let me show you. Radio button is able to select only one. Radio button is able to select only one, but checkbox user can select the. Now come down. After that, what else we have? File select. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This fellow has gone somewhere.
Sir, button it is.
Hello? Someone said something?
Sir, button we haven't created it.
Button will create now. Button. But that button is just going to come as a syntax. It will not be functional as of now. It is like this. Button type equal to submit we can write as a submit only. Type equal to reset only. One more type equal to button. Button. In the note you can write by default type is submit. By default type is as a submit.
Sir, in HTML location we cannot give by using HTML.
We will learn in HTML5,
Okay.
but in local machine it will not give you proper example because location, geolocation, when you open the website, it will ask select your location. We give option no. Allow option will come, allow location something.
Yeah.
From HTML5 only. That will work only with HTTPS domain. There will be two type of domain, HTTP and HTTPS.
Okay.
So with HTTP that will not work. It will work only with HTTPS. Okay. Example you can create, but the implementation you have to do once you start working somewhere. HTTPS. In that file, once you upload that file and you add the code, once the page will load, automatically it will give the option to user select allow. Once they will allow, it will find out their lat and long. Lat and long it will find, and it will send to where backend. It will find that location will find. Storing in database is the developer work. They want to store or they want to do something. That is the next one. Save now. So this all are the input elements we have. In this, we have just seen the syntax. So many properties are there for one element because HTML will be on the front and from the back side your CSS, JavaScript all has to communicate with HTML. So HTML has a property for all the languages. So all the language can communicate with the HTML and HTML will deal with the browser and display the output. So now come to the next file. In the next file, we are going to organize this all, arrange this all in the table format. Okay, table and HTML tags without any property, just input type equal to text, button and all, so that it look better. So hope everyone have written. We are going to create the next file, form1.html, form, form1.html. Create a new file, form1.html in input element folder. The input element folder. Form1.html, form form1.html. HTML open close. Follow the body again. Inside that, create a table. This table you keep align center. Align at the center. Cell padding also apply some 10-15. And right here one property called cell spacing to 0. Cell spacing equal to 0. Next, after that, border equal to 1, and then border color Border color equal to any color. Example, orange color or red color, any color is there. So what type of border is going to come in that? Single line border. You have tried in that example, some people were posting how to get a single line border. So cell padding will be 0. No, cell spacing will be 0. And border you can give some number. And then border color will be some color. So it is going to generate the single line border inside the table and outside of the table. Now we'll follow one caption tag. Contact. Okay, contact us now. How bigger you want to display? Your wish. So for that we have H1, H2, H3. You can use anything. And contact us keep under the now we can write the TR. Yes. Your full line. ED. Input type equal to text. So now we got any form. Single line border. Add one more TR. TH. Email ID. something like this. It's getting aligned properly now. Go next. Add one phone number. TR. TH. Input type equal to number. So now look like this. Add one more text area. Text area open close. So now text area will come. Next we'll add a button. One th you keep. Apply color span 2. It will cover the full width. Then create a button. Th color span 2, then create a button. Button open. Button close. Send a message. Button appear. Should be in center. That clear? Now we want to increase the text area height and width. Once the page will load, it should have some certain height and width. So add a property here, rows, ROWs, will increase the height. Rows if 10, let's see, height got increased the height. Rows, ROWs. Rows 10, so it will increase the height. Calls, we have a property called calls, increase the width. Calls equal to give 40. This is not the table column, it is a different measurement. See now, let become bigger. Now we have a property using that we can increase the text box width and email page. Mobile number field will not increase the width. Come there. It's not applicable for number data type, it's applicable for text and email and password also. Size, SIZE. Size will increase the width. Size, give 40. For email, and give 40 only for the full name. Check now, the width got increased. Mobile number width. Mobile number width, if we add the size property, it will not work. You can try number size is 40, SIZD, size equal to 40. It will not work. Right. Size property is not there under the number type. Yes, using CSS we can increase that. That only width. Size is increasing the width here. For number type, it is not applicable. It's applicable for text, password, and email. Three places the size property will work. Type equal to number, it will not work. Then how it is a solution next? Using CSS, we can extend that. Mozilla people will get different experience. If you are using Mozilla Firefox, maybe size property will work. In the number type, you can type as a string also, but once you click on submit button, it will not allow you next. Okay. See what happening here. Border color you are given. Let it be in this example. How to create a single border, that we got through this idea. Cell spacing 0, border some number, and then border color particular. Then it will give you the single line border from all the side. If you remove the cell spacing, same border will convert into double line. Same border will convert into double line. If you are using the Mozilla Firefox, which browser you are using? You should reply. Okay. We are using the Chrome. Okay. Next, after that, based on this, one example created. I'll show you some assignment. Try that. We'll cover again some more tomorrow. Then you will know LMS, then HTML assignment only. We should practice on set number. Which one? 5, 5. Try this one. Okay, this is a basic one. Which one? These all are the basic. Or from here, whichever you feel comfortable, try. Set number 4, set number 5. Okay. So all are the table will have BG color. Okay. Color combination you should not mind, because for color combination we have next level, that is called CSS. Okay. A structure you try. HTML table what we are forms what we are doing, the tags form related tag, you try implementing it, keep writing it. For that purpose only the assignment is there. Okay, a structure wise, no need to worry. Few days before you are not able to write anything, now you are able to write. Definitely within few days, more improvement will happen. Okay, and we will be able to do more better than now. Just don't stop your writing. Okay, keep writing. Okay, let's go then. Try it and see you tomorrow.